You may all be wondering, Halloween, what on earth is Lovecraft's Untold Stories? It's an action RPG slash twin-stick shooter slash RogueLite style game that'd be far easier just to show you than tell you. However, it is really, really good. I was given a key by the developer to show off here today, and I'm going to show off the very first stage and a tiny bit of the second one, I think. The game is in early access. You can purchase it on the Steam store. It's about £10. And from what I've played so far, I'm really interested. It reminds me a lot of The Binding of Isaac in that sort of sense, the way it works. Anyway, let me start a new game and completely show you. It's Lovecraftian, or Lovecraft directly, so the way that the mythos is actually in here directly. There are multiple characters to play in this build, at the very least there's quite a few. What we are going to play as, however, is Detective John Murphy. A hard-bitten private eye, Murphy hails from the New Orleans Police Department, where he served under the celebrated Inspector Legrasse. I'm not going to read the entire thing, because it's quite long, and I want to sort of show you the game. Legrasse, however, has sent us a telegram. We retired out of the blue, and there's been no contact for months. And then just a telegraph reading, Murphy, Chateau Hill, Massachusetts. Bring gun. Urgent help needed. Bayou Colt. Well, I'm here for you, Legrasse. Now, there we go. This is the way the game actually looks. It's sort of a SNES sort of level of graphics, probably slightly more detailed, but you get the idea. Twin sticks. I can shoot in any direction I want. Like so. I have the ability to roll to dodge melee attacks, and I can also melee if things get too close. And mostly, my key here is to not get shot. The melee enemies are easy to deal with. The ranged shooty ones are a bit of a problem. Now, we need to get past all this gribble. Hello, what's this? Cigarette butts. There's a pile of cigarette filters here. Legrasse's brand. Now, we get points for info and stuff, and I gotta be 100% honest, I have not found what they do yet, other than give you points. There's also a shop in the game that I haven't found yet. Now, I played for about an hour, and I haven't discovered it yet, so I think there's a lot more for me to find out than I've seen so far. I'm going to shoot through these horrible barrels. We do have infinite ammo, which is very useful. Now, we can just melee these boxes out of the way as well. Now, there's no gribblers until we get inside, which is good, because the gribblers are scary. Torn Investigator Notebook. This is Legrasse's old detective notepad. He must have kept it out when he retired. The pages have been torn out. If you look here, there's blood and an elder sign written in blood there on the barrier, which is disturbing. Several sets of footprints. I'm sure there's a struggle here. This doesn't look good. Now, we need to get past this horrible locked off thing. So what we're going to do is pick up all of these goodies. We don't need all of them, because there's multiple characters, and as you can see, not all of them will do the same thing. So we're going to drop the mines, and we're going to take the Molotovs and the grenades. And what we're going to do is quickly... There we go. Now we can proceed into the mansion itself. The mansion's pretty big, to be honest. Old mansion. And here you are inside. You are enveloped by the twilight and smell of old furniture. The walls of this old mansion are thick enough and impenetrable for extraneous sounds. They reliably keep their secrets. And only distant rustles and your heartbeat are audible. Now, if we snuff it, we come back here with nothing we've gained. So, idea being that we want to be very careful and not stuff it up. It's completely random each time, so I have no idea what we're going to expect or where we're going to do. So, however, we are going to open up cabinets and hope perfect for first aid kits. As soon as I start getting first aid kits, my survivability goes up about tenfold. So I've got 2 now, which is good. If we find any gribbly men, we must shoot them immediately in the face. A decrepit-looking boiler. It doesn't seem very safe. Let's open it. When I opened it for a split second, I heard what I thought was a scream, but maybe it was just a hiss of steam. Oh no. Though the charred remains of human hand bones still clasped together as if in prayer. What happened here? You lose sanity. I think if your sanity goes low enough, some bad things happen. I luckily did not have that happen while I was playing. What's this here? Table with model. Over here. Gracious. There's a perfect little model of this very area. With a little model of me in there too. I have a choice. That's terrifying. How on earth did someone make that knowing it'd be here? That's amazing. Odd, but beautiful. Or someone for my actual skill, detective. I should put my hand in and knock some stuff over. I take a load of damage, but I get some info from my trouble. And it shook around. So I might have unlocked something later. Oh god, there's a lot of blood in here. A dead end, though. A stone sculpture, or altar. Closely inspected with my detective skills. Chiseled into the base. Divo, Nontinel, Sylvanius, Anvulum. There's a lot of Latin, by the way. I'm not going to read it all out. And some more info for the points. Oh, we got our first combat. Okay. Man with gun is bad, so we're going to have to shoot him. I did take a lot of damage, though. It's a bit unfortunate. If I can get the man with the gun quick enough, it's not too much of a problem. However, he did me in pretty hard there, so I'll just use my healing to get that sorted. And this takes us back to the main room. Ooh. Ah, look at that. Lots of healing. Perfect. As well as some books. If I look in my inventory, you can see that the books do stuff. I'm not entirely sure what these do. I haven't discovered that yet. They might be currency for one of the occult shops. But again, I haven't found a said shop to do that. Oops. I was a bit overzealous on my murder there. Sorry. Luckily, the map is really detailed if we want to look exactly where we've been. Question marks show us where we can go and what we haven't seen yet. Okay, we need to get... There we go, we've got gun guy. Melee guy kind of is a bit of a nuisance. We got them both, that's fine. How rude. Cool. We got some goodies, got some books. Didn't take too much damage. Ideally, what we want to find is, like, spooky altars. Oh, dear. I blew that man proper up. Thank goodness for big shotguns. Now, there are different weapons to find, which is something I'm going to be trying to look for. I think we can blow those up. Don't know, can we... Don't think we can... Okay, there's a bulletproof. You can use the scenery to protect yourself, which is kind of handy. We've already been that way, so let's go this way. More cabinets with spooky books. And we'll go north. Oh, a venomous plant. There's a plant over here. It looks like a Venus flytrap with much larger jaws. I should tease it with my finger. I should leave it. I'm not going to stick my finger in that. That sounds like a terrible idea. But other than that, there is nothing else in this particular room. I guess I could... Maybe I could bring another item and feed a finger into it. That could be something to find. Oh, hello. Oh! Okay, that was unfortunate. I opened up a menu there. There we go. Nice. I took a bit of damage, but nothing awful there. I think I must have clicked the stick. Yeah, if you click the stick, you open up the menu. That's a little bit unhelpful, developers. I would say don't do that, to be honest. Where are we going? Let's heal up a minute. Overall, I've been very, very impressed with what I've seen. That guy with the gun needs to die. Okay. Once the guys with the guns go, these culty guys are a bit of a nuisance, but they're not awful. Okay, we can roll out the way of that. Stop shooting weird spells at me, you jerks. There we go. Overall, I'd say the experience has been very positive. I think the game is brutally hard at points, to the point where it was frustrating. Like, there's a couple of rooms where it has like a million dudes in it, which is a bit unfortunate. But otherwise, there we go. Once the gun guy goes, that's fine. I'd say gun guys do way too much damage. Would be my main thought here. But otherwise, most of the enemies seem pretty cool. Any goodies? We've travelled quite a long way. The sort of this side of the mansion is the big side. What's in here? A slashed. Oh, a fireplace. Search the ashes. A roaring fire. Usually I find these comforting, but there's something hungry about this blaze. The fireplace appears to have been used to burn documents. Ooh, goodies. Thank you. Ah, some more first aid kits and a key. The keys are handy because we want keys to open up special treasure chests, which we will hopefully find. Haven't been so lucky so far. Cultists. Hammer cultists. The shotgun is good at absolutely mega murdering these dudes. It, like, as you can see, it just does tons of damage. No. All the different books have, like, slightly different flavor text, which is kind of cool as well. Gives something to... Oops, I just dropped one. Gives something to read. This way, I think. Evil spikes. Spikes are bad. Don't stand on those. Because, I mean, like, duh. More spikes. Let's go around. Ooh. An incongruous statue of a kneeling woman, as if she was protecting herself from her attackers. I should take a closer look. She looks terrified. It's unnervingly realistic, like a tiny three-dimensional photograph. The proportions are perfect. When I get very close, I could swear I could feel her shallow breath on my skin. By the way, I also think the character changes slightly when I lose my sanity. Like, the model itself starts doing different things, like twitching and stuff, which is kind of cool. This room's spoopy. Don't get caught by anything. Aha! Money, a doctor bag, which is really good healing. Have a look up here in case there's any goodies. There is a... That takes me back to the main room. Okay, because we want to head back this way then. You don't want to roll in the wrong way, because, and that sounds stupid, but you end up going straight into the spikes. You have to do it really carefully. There we go. Oh, this is bad. So I'm going to throw grenades at that thing until it blows up. There we go. Ah! Mythos creature! Don't know what it is. Gonna kill it. Gonna kill it good with my shotgun. Stop that. Stop that. Die. Die. This is one of the harder combat rooms. I need to kill Cold Man over here. Oops. Ah, no, we need to kill Gunman. Gunman's most dangerous. There we go. Gunman dead. Let's use a small healing thingy. Right, everybody's dead. Now we can have a proper look around and hopefully we can find some cool stuff. Those turrets are a real problem. You've got to very quickly blast them to pieces. I'm out of grenades, but I can equip dynamite though, which is second best. These rooms do come equipped with tons of stuff, so if you can actually make it through unscathed, they're really good. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad, man. Okay, I need to heal sharpish. Hopefully the dynamite will fend off most of these dudes. There we go. Woo! Rough. I'm bleeding somewhat. You get a bleeding debuff when you get hit by the machine gun guys. Now, there's definitely at least one left in here. Hammer man. Nice try, hammer boy! Okay, we again made our way through that really well. That was some good detective sleuthing work. And for our trouble, we get a long, thin room with not a lot in it. But we've unlocked. I'd say though this particular room I've run into a couple of times. It's actually one of the hardest room sets. Lots and lots of keys. I'm going to drop books for keys since keys seem to be more useful than books. So let's drop book, and pick up that key for now. I can always come back. Items seem to be persistent across floors. Shit, that's bad. I'm coming to you, master, he says, as he snuffs it. Not like that, you're not, chump. You dead. Oh, grenades, thank goodness. Okay. We want to equip the grenades. Those are really good. Okay, that's Machine Gun Man. He's dead. Okay, good. Ah, big key. An iron lock. Do I have an iron key? I have a silver key and an iron key. So we place that and open it. And then, we got lots of Dr. Bag. No new gun, which is a bit sad. But we did get Molotovs. Lots and lots of healing. And the salts, which are really cool. Salts sprinkle, like, can heal us. I think they can heal, like, eldritch wounds, which is very handy. Since I'll probably be acquiring a few of those at some point. The boss this stage particularly is unpleasant for that. No good. So we need to quickly blow him up. That him dead? Yeah. When that thing blows up, it does a shitload of damage. So being near that is, as they say, bad. Aha! We've actually found the end of the map, which is good. Stupid friggin' candles. Shredded notebook. Legrasse's handwriting covers these pages. I can make out Castro and his followers aren't accepted by the Baratarians of the Bayou. They call them the Cho-Cho. Insult? An eldritch creature. Now, this is a special cellar stone door, which we can't open. The artwork in this game is really pretty, by the way. It's very good looking for, like, I love this sort of 2D artwork. Okay, let's drop another book. A book with pictures. I like pictures, but hey. Now, there's a few ways we can go from in here. We're going to go down. Cool. Oops. Sorry, getting overzealous on the murder again. I think my Xbox 360 pad's starting to go. I think it's getting a bit too sensitive. Aha! A silver one! That's what we wanted. Oh, beautiful. That's definitely what we wanted. Okay, so we've now got the Tommy gun, which is as cool as it sounds. So, we've already got that equipped, yeah. The Tommy gun's amazing. Let's drop some more books. Pick up that, because we need this. Paper covered in Legrasse's notations. I can make out Chateau Hill put up as a bond for the Belle of Castro, the Bayou cult leader. Okay. Good. There's a few other ways we can go, but we're going to approach this way. Now, the fact we've now got a machine gun as our main gun is a lot more useful. As you can see, the damage difference is extreme. It does, however, have a longer reload time to compensate. Now, last time I played... let's just loot everything until it Tells us to bog off. Inventory's full for grenades, not on my watch. What don't I want? Don't want those, so let's pick up the grenades instead. Perfect. There's another key, which I keep pushing the wrong button for inventory. I don't know why. Why it just doesn't work well with me. Bang. You know, just cuz. So, let's head back to where we came. There's an exclamation mark. Oh, that's where I've left a gun, I think. Right. Down in this direction, we have some more swag. Aha! A strange statue. There's something very disturbing about this statue. Search it with our detective skills. There's an artist's name carved on the base. Daniel Morris. Have I read that name somewhere else? Ugh, that's a lot of blood. But there's a spooky mirror. There's a small mirror hanging here. Looking into it, I can see that it's just me. I've changed. I look terrible. Oh, wow. Saying I look terrible, like, just ate a load of my health. Stupid mirror. Oh, there's a bloody key. I should probably take the bloody key, shouldn't I? Who knows when I might find a bloody lock. It's a British lock. Bloody lock. We should be able to put one part of this in there. Oh, actually, I can probably leave that. Famous last words and despawned. Okay, now we can go all the way back to the other part of the mansion, so this sort of direction, and see what we can find. We're looking for altars and we're looking for spoopies. Aha! This looks promising. This idol has a head with the form of an octopus. Odd. Okay, it's just Uncle Fufu. Don't worry about Uncle Fufu. Maybe the books are actually ammunition for another character. I don't know. It could be something. Moving straight on. An idol has a head with the form of an octopus. More Fufu. Except this Fufu is a bit more sinister looking. I think we've actually found what we're looking for. More of Legrasse's notes. I can make out Chateau Hill, built around stone circles left by Lafayette's outcasts. And inside the chest we find exactly what we're after. We find the Winchester. What we need to do now is clear up some room. So more book. Oops, that was a key. More books can go. So we'll take the key. We'll take the police shotgun. So I can actually change my guns if I want to. The police shotgun's kind of cool. If I equip that. So where's the police shotgun? Equip. Has a much longer range. I think it's like... yeah, it's much, much further. It does way more damage. So I might stick that on for a little bit. But I actually have everything I need now. I've got the... yep. So we can actually leave if we wanted to. Or should we... let's fully explore the map before we go and do the boss. Because we might find something cool. But if I die, then, you know, my bad. That was me noobing it. Because again, like I said, the game's pretty unforgiving. If I snuff it, I gotta do everything again. Because I mean, I suppose it is a rogue-style game, for lack of better terms. I know people go really crazy if you call it the wrong thing, but that's what it is. This sort of, at least that's what it's been called these days. Cultus! Oh, he dead. Okay, I'm gonna die if I use this. I'm gonna go for the, no, I'm actually gonna stick with shotguns. How can I not have missed a shot? What am I saying? Turn into a heretic. The book titled The King in Yellow. There's a thin book here titled The King in Yellow. I should read it. Huh. It's a play. The second act appears to be torn out. Someone's written on the back cover, "Do not read this. Fear the pallid mask." Spooky. Could add nothing in. That's a complete swizz. This mansion's pretty big. Though for some reason it's designed to be massive on the left side but not on the right, which is spooky to begin with. Now one thing I'm very curious about is if this mansion has the same room as I found in my previous run. It might not. It doesn't, in fact, no. Last time, it's obviously because it's random, but last time I found a altar to Nyarlathotep. A strange painting. The last thing I saw. I can't get that creature out of my mind. Probably reduces my sanity slightly. Anyway, I think we've explored every single place we can, except for I haven't done the Venus flytrap, but you know, bollocks that noise. So, out we go. Let's go do the boss. Whee! Yeah, I found an altar to Nyarlathotep, and it gave me some special, like, special running item, so it made me run a lot faster. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Bollocks. But it just shows that there's a massive amount of, like, divergence happen each run, which is cool. Though again, this is early access, so I think it's I think as you go further, there's less content. I was reading. So, but bear in mind, of course, they are working on it, and if they can keep this level of quality up, I think it's definitely well worth a purchase. Where are we going? Down a floor. There we go. So now we can put the two items together. So let's get, let's drop another book, I suppose. Oops. No, pick up that. There we go. Now we can place the silver octopus head and the silver anchor and open the door into a spooky basement. Inside, there's a star spawn! Hooray! Star spawns are like Cthulhu-style things. They're very horrible. So we're gonna have to try and run through them. There we go. This does loads of damage to the police shotgun. Star spawn gets absolutely minced. He's not very bow. Yeah, have a grenade. Whoop! Get absolutely minced on star spawn. Thanks to the key, a lot of info. Can I have a look around this little lair before we go? I didn't get a chance last time, I got horribly killed. Ooh, hello. Legrass's body. Legrasse. There are more pages of his notebook stuffed in his mouth. I can make out references to more stone circles like this one in various areas around the entire Americas. Also a reference to the Miskatonic University. The names Professor Lake and Professor Armitage. Intimate underlined, and the rest is soaked in my friend's blood. Sad. And now we can use the bloody key to get whatever was in here. The Ignorance of Cthulhu. Ascendance Locket? So these are items we've now picked up. Let's have a look at these items. Ascendance Locket contains a picture of a girl with a wide eyes and engraved Ascent Weight. Adds partial protection against mental damage. That's nice. The Ignorance of Cthulhu. A copper medallion in the shape of a flaming sun. Full protection against fire. Now that's pretty cool. Again, didn't find these in my run previously either. That's very funky. And now we can step on this teleporter and peace out. Also, that guy's dead. Haha. Whoop! And that is the very first stage. Really, really cool. We end up in a strange place that is this sort of home base, I guess, in between stages. And where we can dump stuff we find, like these books. There we go. So what I'm going to do is store my additional bits and bobs I don't want. What do I want to store? No, we'll keep the shotgun. I'll get rid of these for now. And I'll quickly show you the next stage. I won't do loads of it, because I don't want to probably bore you all to tears, but the hospital, much like any other appearance, there's an uncanny chill to the white of the walls. So the hospital reminds me of the Redeemer films. I think it's Redeemer, isn't it? I'm trying to remember with, oh, come on, what's his name? Come on, brain. Jeffrey Combs. Ugh, Gribbler. I think this Gribbler explodes. Oh no, it's just Burley. So the hospital seemed easier than the mansion, bizarrely, when I played it the first time. Simply because the enemies seem slower, which always makes things a bit easier. It's the gun guys that make everything so tricky the first time around. Now, if I was I know this is early access, but what I would like to say is this game needs more music. This game needs more music for sure. It's the one track, while atmospheric, is not fitting for obviously the entire game. I'm sure that's something that's on the developer's radar. And I'm sure that it's like a, you know, duh kind of thing. Oh, spooky. Oh, these guys are a bit quicker. They bleed green though, which is weird. Yeah, Reanimator, that's what I was thinking of, not Redeemer. Reanimator. Yeah, this has got Reanimator vibes all over the place, including the head. Which is very cool. I mean, all I can say is this is definitely a game if you're a Lovecraft fan. Like, if you enjoy, like, the Lovecraft and the mythos, this is a game that's just a lot of fun to play, a lot of cool references, and I think it's got a very, very promising future from what I've played. Very, very cool. Well done. Thoroughly look forward to seeing how this game progresses, shall we say. Tell you what, let me kill this big fatty zombie. Fatty! Oh, yeah, I figured. Let's try the salt, D-pad left. Yep, the salt gets rid of everything. Like, cool. Let me equip the other gun quickly before... I don't know how to change the guns. There must be a way to swap my hands over, Though I don't know what that is exactly, because it didn't say. Because it's not that. That's grenade. That's roll. That's the map. I don't know. I'll just take the gun off and just do it that way. So let's equip. There we go. And then we'll re-equip the Winchester. And there we go. So the Winchester fires differently, like so. It has a sort of slightly longer range, but can do different things with it. What was down here? A chair. A spooky chair. Not anymore. It's dead. Let me find a zombie to murder. But yeah, overall, very, very impressed. I think the difficulty is a little bit over the shop at the moment, with Stage 1 being more difficult than Stage 2. And the gun enemies with that debuff is really, really rough. Especially early on. Debuff's a good idea, but having the gun guy be so brutally quick, can make it a bit tricky. But maybe that's the point. Maybe that is the point. Oxygen. Can we shoot that? Can it explode? Will it explode? No. Scam. But yeah, very... Oh! Oh, what is that? Oh dear. Oh dear, that looked unpleasant. I'm glad it's dead. The Winchester's pretty cool though. It seems to be more damagey than some of the other stuff. Oh dear, some sort of horrible eldritch beast there. Oh, that looks bad. Search a strange eggs. A cluster of enormous, weird-looking eggs. Great. Nothing bad could possibly happen as a result of being near these. Search the nest. Whoever made the nest padded it with scraps of cloth, trinkets, and bits of paper. I can't make anything definitive, but something down the line might remind me of these odds and ends and help me pick up clues I might otherwise overlook. I think breaking the nest would have been a bad idea. Oh, what is this fella? Oh, this might be the shop I've been so looking for. Ah, hello, finally. So we can buy things. I've got 10,000 bucks, body armor, a helmet, ammunition belt, increases reload and fire speed, the Winchester, which I've got all the guns. So I'd say the ammunition belt is a great thing to have, though I don't already have a belt. That might actually take place of my charm. So I'll buy the body armor, the helmet. Let's see. I've got enough money, so let's do that. So I'm now fully equipped in that. So that's really interesting. So he's a shopkeeper. He didn't appear in the very first stage, but appears from the second. Thing again. Weird thing. Weird thing. Don't like it. Don't like it. Yeah. And the other thing I'd say is more sound effects needed. Again, but I'm sure that's just, you know, something that's going to happen as the game develops. Get the core gameplay down first before worrying about all the other bits and bobs in it. Sorry, I was supposed to stop, but I gotta be honest, I'm having a bloody well good time. Hello, who's this fella? Interesting. Oh, this is the other shopkeeper. And he sells stuff for investigation points. Oh, it's Lovecraft himself, by the looks of it. But Azathoth's eye. You can see more through it. Ooh, spooky. Golden bug. Teleports you to a safe random place. An Ankh. That's an extra life. US identification tags. Daniel Morris. Interesting. Ibn Ghazi's liquid. Things become invisible. Shit, I should buy some stuff. That looks cool. Let's buy that. You can buy like doctor's bags and stuff, like barely anything. So you can actually stock it completely. This would be really helpful on stage 1 as well. To sort of counterbalance the difficulty perhaps. I don't have any shoes. I should buy it now and can stick it in my bags. That sounds like a great idea. I can swap it in and out. So we've got 2 shops right near each other, which is interesting. Golden lock. I have a golden key. Check this out. Give me the goodies. What do I get in here? Essential salts, med kits. Lovely. My character portrait looks frownier. Is he frownier? I'm not sure, to be honest. Gribbly. Dead, though. I got nothing else really to add, other than I'm really impressed. I think this game's a lot of fun. Like I said, it's about £10 on Steam. If this kind of thing takes your fancy, I would totally go for it. Though, again, because it's early access, it is something to bear in mind. Yeah, these zombies are way, way easier to deal with than guys with guns. And the turrets. Ooh, big empty room. Spooky. Pentagrams on the floor are spooky, though. A lot of cool atmosphere, but again, a really creepy soundtrack would definitely help with the spooks here. And the hospital definitely seems a lot more unfinished. I think there's not as much stuff in this. I'm gonna stick my finger in it this time. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Let's just heal back up then. I'm gonna stop searching things and just have a look around. Ugh. Gribbly. Oh, where's that taking us? Okay, nowhere new. So we want to go back the way we came, probably. Hi, dead people. Bye, dead people. Winchester is an absolute murder machine of a weapon. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, this is the sort of bigger combat room I've seen in this particular stage. But even then, I wouldn't say there's anything massively dangerous in the hospital so far. These guys explode, but they're not dangerous per se. Weird. That leads to the same room. Strange quirk. Let's look for gold and silver chests. That's what we're really here for. The loot. Give me the money. Ah, this looks promising. Ooh. This looks a bit rougher. Okay, they're all dead. Okay, well, that didn't quite do anything. How do I turn off this man's equipment? Is there another switch in here? Or maybe he's just a really spooky fellow. He's waving at me, so I'm guessing he wants me to do something, but... Can I turn it off here? No. It was an idea. Hell of a big room, though. Ah! Another switch. Uh-oh. So if you can get clearance on these guys, it's not too bad. Ah! Go away, evil slimes. No one asked you. There we go. Wonder if this guy will lead me to the mysteries of what I'm actually after. Die, please. So that's all 3 switches up here done. Can't see any down here. Okay. Maybe that's freedom. Freaking scientific equipment. How priceless. Must destroy it. Nope, he's still got gribbles. Maybe there's switches every single place. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Certainly does. Hello. Hello. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Nice. I mean, the shotgun would probably be better at clearing these guys. But I'm dedicated now to the Winchester. The way of the Winchester is now me. I'm sorry, Mr. Shoddy. I'm sorry I've abandoned you. Briefly. Only briefly, though, Mr. Shotgun. Don't get jelly. Okay, so that's all done. So lower left and lower right for the remaining switches. Maybe this is the end. Maybe this is like the end game. And maybe he's the boss. One way to find out. Because they're only one shot each, they're really quite easy to deal with. I should probably blow them up with grenades though, to show I'm not being a huge crapper. Whoop. Aha! Is he a good guy or a bad guy? What do you reckon? That doesn't look promising, does it? I would definitely say that doesn't look promising. He was hugging that. Excuse me, sir. Are you a good guy or a bad guy? I don't know. What else going on here? Facts, man, now. Magnificent, isn't it? A true breakthrough. Quite literally, yes, huh? A breakthrough, don't you see? Through, from beyond. These things, they're breaking through into our 4 dimensions. Damn it, man. Facts, not theories or ramblings. So, anyway, I'm rapidly overrunning what I wanted to do, so I'm just going to quickly scoot through. Oh, he's gone. I found a new character. The professor is now available. Oh, sweet. So there we go. Sure enough, we unlocked the professor. And we've got another room available to us just here. So that's cool. Maybe you didn't have to do that. And, oh! Oh! This is the boss. Migo Kilgareth. Oh, Jesus. Right, let's start healing, because that's nasty. He fires twice, so I can roll to avoid that, I guess. I need to be closer. It doesn't actually do that much damage. I can probably tank it pretty easily with the healing. Okay, if you roll, you can roll the damage, which is handy. Don't you dare have a grenade. Haha. Sure enough. Special treasure chest. That's a golden one. Oops. Oh, everything's full. Right, let's dump the books again. Oh wait, I've got plenty. Oh dear. What do I want right now? Dynamite. Acid damage protection. I've got loads of cool stuff. I have 2 ammunition belts. Let's drop one to see what other stuff does. Oh. Oh. Bogus. Let's see. Drop those I'll equip those grenades and then drop those. So I can pick up something else. West topical application. Cool. What about through here? Is this a special room or is this just... Cultist corpse. Blast it. Okay. Oh, okay, that's linked back to itself. Alright, let's take the portal and leave then. And that should be the end of stage 2 as well. Much easier than stage 1. Yeah, for sure. We out. Whoop. And go back to a strange place, which leads us here. Cool, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. And, yeah, like I said, if you like this kind of thing, feel free to pick it up. I think it's really good. I think it's well worth the 10 asking price. Anyway, peace out, everyone. Bye.